chiropractic report of findings, never ask close-end questions. And now this should be with everything. This should be day 1, day 2, the front office. When you're scheduling a patient, there should never be a yes or no. Never ask a question that a patient can say yes or no to. It's got to be done in the right way. And what brings this to mind is I just had a conversation with my office manager, and it was a finance objection, basically, right? So patient says, I got to go home and think about it. I can't afford it. And then the next question is, well, can you do at least $300 a month? Can you do $200 a month? Those are questions you don't want to ask. You want to always ask it in a way that kind of leads the patient to answer their own questions. And I have another video on this, on reducing to the ridiculous, but basically it's kind of this similar thing. Just understand you got to reword things. So in that situation, you don't want to ask a question where the patient can say, no, I just need to go home and think about it. It needs to be, hey, I understand, it is a lot of money, but we're here to help you. We're not going to accept anybody that we can't help. That's what we're here to do. We're here to help people, and that's a priority, right? So, what is something that you can afford on a weekly basis? See how I'm not saying that's not something they can say yes or no to. They got to give me something, right? So, what's something that you can manage or you can afford on a weekly basis? And they gotta steer and say that. I mean, the same thing can be said for the front desk. So the front desk, I mean, it can be, even if it's a handoff from day 1 to day 2, can you come back tomorrow? No, it's not that. You never, no, I can't come back tomorrow. I got to come back in weeks. No, so we have, great. So we got the x-rays. We're going to go ahead and go over the x-rays. We need to do it as soon as possible. It's a priority for the doctor to make sure that, we get you well as quick as possible. We have tomorrow morning, or we have Wednesday at 4. There you go. What works best for you? Again, not asking yes or no. Even if the patient says I can't do that, I'm going to keep going. So then, all right, well, we also have, we can do Thursday, we can do Thursday or Friday. Which one's best? What's the soonest you can do? That's another, again, it's not a yes or no. It's just, it's leading them to where, you want them or need them to be, in order to get them better as quick as possible. That's it. Make sure that you always ask your questions to where you're able to lead and guide them to the right direction, and not where they can shut you down with, no, I can't do that. Good deal.